happen. Sometimes you just hate the derp. Hi, I am derp. Default setting. And we are live. Now the question is, what character do I want to play? I don't want to do...
I'm alive against my will.
You're alive against your will?
Yep.
I don't really want to play on these two right now. Well, I'm posting it up to YouTube, so I suppose it wouldn't be that far of a stretch to just continue with. But I usually do that as like it's a late night thing, so I think I'll go with the Hufflepuff character.
Oh,
that's right. Last I left off, I was here for Hufflepuff.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones
You're
here
a
all the time.
Jigglypuff.
With my sister, Anne.
Sure, why not?
She loved that infernal
I'm
game.
trying to make my Hufflepuff into the most
What I
terrifying
wouldn't give to lose
spellcaster
her
alive.
I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
Have
He
you
never
considered not telling a
confided in
random stranger
anyone.
that you've met like
He's
twice?
trusted me
I
since
didn't even
the day
take you
we
to
met.
Hogwarts or to
I
Hogsmeade, did
wouldn't
I?
want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how,
So
though.
Squawkington.
Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood.
It occurs
But
to me,
why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His
Ominous
father's family are direct
Gaunt
descendants of
is
Salazar
blind,
Slytherin, one of the
and
four
Sebastian
founders of
describes
Hogwarts.
his wand as
Obsessed
it
with
almost
blood
seems
stains,
sentient
most of
because he
them.
uses it to
Ominous
see.
cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you.
He's got a seeing eye wand.
The
Kind of like a
Undercroft has
seeing
been
eye dog,
perfect
but it's a
place to sneak off
wand.
to, away from
Huh.
prying eyes.
Does it bark?
And even
I hope so.
practice
I hope it's made of
otherwise
dogwood.
forbidden spells,
Really?
Because that is a
Like
thing.
like the blasting
Gotcha.
curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Why not?
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You
Teach
sound
it to
like
me.
Ominous. He frowns upon using forbidden spells. Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Give me Confringo.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Bonk. And I'm the greatest.
You're
Or
getting
so
it.
you think.
Ready to actually try
You
it
both
out?
know I don't.
Stick to the targets, though. Best. Tact. Have a go at those candelabras. Fantastic. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would
Grab
have
a
paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this
Yeah.
day, there's something
Maybe-
about that spell that's addictive.
Maybe I should make that webcam smaller. Yeah. Hold on, people, I'm shrinking. Boink.
I'm becoming my sized.
Oh no, I'm not your size yet. Now I.
Here we go.
Let's go back to almost normal size. Something like that maybe should be okay. There, so I'm not taking up too much space on this. Where's my... Yeah, There we go. It's funny.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
It's funny,
There's more
but
where that
you didn't
came
even
from.
need to see what I was
Been
doing
practicing some of the spells here
to
for
get
ages.
angry about it.
Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
If your sister is unwell, she may not want visitors.
Meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs. Trust me, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too.
Very well. Let me know when and I'll meet you.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they
Well,
think
that's
I
annoying.
took from a vault in Gringotts.
I wanted to tell him nothing.
Gringotts. When were you there?
Professor Fig and I, well, we were there after
But my
the dragon
character just
attack.
keeps wanting to talk
There
on
was
their
this
own.
Porch key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Okay.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Damn it. I wanted to use Confringo on him. I've seen some people mod this game in some of the silliest ways. Like, one person made it to where you can use Avada Kedavra on anyone. Another person modded the game to where they replaced your wand with a gun. And then immediately afterwards they went, levitated a cat, and then shot it with a basic stinger cast, which they made it do instant kill damage. So they just randomly went out, levitated a cat with a gun, and then killed it.
Jesus
Wait.
fucking Christ.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and
I'm bad at
suddenly
lying because
found
I'm a
myself
Hufflepuff.
in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is
You're lucky
friends
I
with
don't
the
know Avada
headmaster.
Kedavra yet.
I'm
I
not
could save
afraid to
everyone.
exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
I wonder if there's a way to do this Dark Arts
Sebastian
questline,
is
learning the
earful
spells
about
and
this.
not siding with Sebastian on it for a lot of it. I'm gonna try that. Although the opposite route, I assume, is, well, not good. I assume you have to use the dark arts on people, but I haven't seen that. People don't show that stuff on, well, anything really. Oh, what quest was I supposed to do? Room of requirement. Something about purchasing a broom. Let's do the room of requirement real quick. I could use a place to... Wait, do I actually have the spellcrafts that I want for that in the first place? Because before I even go in there, I don't want to waste time. Where's my collections? Conjuration. Okay, so I've got the 2 large potting, small potions. Looks like I don't have a potions table. One of the large ones anyway. How much money do I have? I don't think that's enough to get anything. The Daedalian keys, descending for sweets. I didn't realize that there were things for available quests. Jackdaw's Tomb, the Collector Cave. Okay, we'll set a checkpoint thing here. See about going up there. Oh, hey, how's it going? Not too much. Just
What are you up to now?
chilling for the most part. Talking about playing a bit of Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, I've beaten the main story on a different character, but I've been sitting down and just kind of relaxing with the game and trying to do all the side quests and what have you. Right now I'm fiddling around with trying to make a Hufflepuff the most terrifying spellcaster around. I found out that there's a build you can do where you set up, it's your talents. Here in the room of requirement, there's a setup using, I think it's Focus Potion with Maxima Potion Mastery. Where's the Focus Potion one at? And the Edris Potion. You grab those 3 traits, and then when you use those potions in a fight, it makes it to where you have, like, you take no damage, you have infinite cooldowns on your spells, and you do maximum damage with them. So that just sounds entertaining to me. Behold my cloak that defies the laws of physics. Oh, there I go. I was thinking of something like that. I thought that'd be pretty entertaining. I don't know if I'll go like full evil with the character because I haven't done that ending yet. Or if I'll just learn the dark arts and then just kind of build up off of the unforgivable curses, because that was the other thing is the unforgivable curses, especially Avada Kedavra, have these ridiculous cooldowns on them, but you can build your character in a way where that doesn't matter, especially like the resources for getting this, you can set it up to where you have just infinite resources in the room of requirement for it. I'm not really focusing, am I? I'm just gonna do that. But yeah. So the big thing is, if you do it that way, you use Crucio with, there's a spreading effect on the Crucio Mastery, where you can set it up to spread your curse effect on extra enemies. And there's a thing with Avada Kedavra Mastery that makes it to where when you kill one person, you kill, well, everyone that's cursed. So, I've seen someone do that in the Dark Arts battle arena, where they cleared out an entire wave with one Avada Kedavra. You can also set it up, and I think I already have. You can set it up to where, see right there, the green X. When you use Protego and then counterattack, it'll cause the cursed effect on whatever you hit. Oh, I should probably see about getting that dueling feat. Nope, not yet. No, stop that. There we go. Yeah, it was something about an endless Crucio, and that just sounds entertaining, especially since it'd be, you know, a Hufflepuff doing it. No offense to the Hufflepuffs, but that's kind of counter to what most people think about them. On top of that, you can also spam Imperio, and that's another thing. I don't know if you know this or not, but with Imperio, if you've only got one opponent and you hit them with Imperio, you can actually run up to them and start spamming the sneak attack. And, like, say you're fighting a troll, you can actually essentially negate combat with a singular enemy using just Imperio. Because you run up to them and then you spam that. By the time Imperio wears off, even without any extra things adding to it, by the time your Imperio wears off, it's almost off cooldown. So against a single opponent, you can essentially trivialize it just by using that. That was actually something I found out a while ago. Yeah, literally the opposite of what Hufflepuff's meant to be portrayed as, but honestly, I think it's entertaining. I like the opposites, if I'm being honest. So, like, good Slytherins, I'm keen on that. Then again, that is something that is actually portrayed in the books. But then again, if you really want to get into it, Hufflepuffs are considered to be a load of duffers, according to Hagrid, which I assume is a way of referring to them as, well, inconsequential. So, why did the Triwizard Cup choose a Hufflepuff to represent the school? You know what I mean? But yeah, I like those opposites. Or, I think a better example would be, if I don't think I've ever seen it, but a Gryffindor that is, well, that behaves like Slytherins are portrayed as. It'd be interesting to see something like that, too. An evil Gryffindor, I guess. I think the only one that I wouldn't be interested in seeing would be a dumb Ravenclaw. Although that'd be kind of funny in and of itself. Yeah, I was just getting at the opposites. I find that engaging, I guess. Honestly, that's part of the reason why I liked Neville in the beginning, where he starts off, and, well, he's not exactly the stereotypical Gryffindor. So, yeah, interesting stuff. I was going somewhere, I just forget where it was. No, it wasn't the quest. Let's go ahead and remove that quest for a second. I'm trying to get a little bit of coin before I do that. I was heading here, because I'm pretty sure there's something up here. Yeah, so I'm playing on a hard mode, and I disabled the HUD using these settings right here, because it just kind of makes it more interesting, I guess. To me, anyway. I can't see my health, I can't see my spell cooldowns or anything like that. I have to go into menus to see what spells are what, so you kind of have to memorize what they are. You say here, I mean, they could have explored so much more in the Harry Potter universe with the opposites and the unexplored houses. HP sort of feels like only about Gryffindor and Slytherin for the most part. Yeah, there's even memes I've seen about that. Like, there was a meme I saw the other day where it was, it shows that child that's being held up by their swim instructor in a pool, and the other child is like looking like they're drowning a little bit. And it shows, it says J.K. Rowling, and then it shows the person that's being held up would be Gryffindor, the one that's starting to drown would be Slytherin, and then it shows a scene where this guy is sitting next to another guy, and it's just a skeleton underneath the water in chairs. and it shows Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff for those two. So yeah, that sounds about right, if I'm being honest. They could have explored a whole ton of things. Oh, here's a great one, for example. The Hufflepuff common room was not explored at all in the books. Harry goes into each of the other common rooms, so they describe those, but they didn't do anything to describe the Hufflepuff ones. And in fact, I didn't know that that's how you get into with the knocking on the barrels. I didn't know that was how you got into the Hufflepuff common room until they were talking about it when this game was still in development. So they did a lot that they didn't explore a lot. Then again, in some ways you gotta figure there's only so much they can actually cover in the books themselves. But yeah. Bonkers. I feel like that's a thing, but I'm not sure what it is. Something about following the butterflies. I remembered an achievement about it. Wait. Yeah, I saw someone else on my friends list on Steam had a achievement called Follow the Butterflies, and it was something about following butterflies to find a treasure.
This looks intriguing.
Feels more like an open world adventure without the HUD. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I did it. I've also been posting up, and I don't know if people are actually liking them or not. I can't really tell if I'm being honest. But I've been posting up videos where I actually haven't. I've been meaning to get down and play it sometime or another. I know it's been around for a while. There we go. Follow the butterflies. It's been around for a while. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and play it. Honestly, one of the reasons I was considering playing it in the first place is because there was an event in Monster Hunter World where they included Witcher 3, and Geralt of Rivia was a character that you play as during one of the quests in Monster Hunter World. That's honestly the reason I noticed it in the first place, and was like, you know, this might be right up my alley, but I just haven't sat down and gotten it yet. The list of games that I still have to play just continues to grow. Reminds me of there was a silly meme post I saw a while ago about forms of immortality. Like if you could have immortality but you had one way that you would lose your immortality, what would you design? And some guy said I'd make, oh, hang on. Says, feels like a much better version of Richu, but with better gameplay, mechanics, and more magic. Yeah. Okay. Talking about, I noticed that there was a bit of magic to The Witcher, but it seems like it's a lot more of a focus on man with sword slays ancient mythical creatures from Irish mythology, I think it was. I'm not sure. Something like that. It was a unique mythology that I haven't experienced before. Oh, I got distracted again. For some reason I thought the butterflies was where I was supposed to go. But yeah, the forms of immortality. It was this guy said I'd make myself immortal unless I finish my entire Steam library, beat every game in my Steam library. and he got into this really eloquent, like, portrayal of, at some point in time, he's lived for so long that he's decided he's done, and he plays through all of his games, and he gets to the very last one, and then he decides, you know what? He puts the game down, and he stands up, and he goes outside, and everything looks beautiful to him, and then he decides, I'm ready. And then he finally finishes the last game, and then he passes. Several hundred years after deciding he wanted to die. But yeah, just getting into that. I've got so many games that I still need to sit down and, like, I've got a bunch of incomplete games on my channel I started playing Dino Crisis and then got distracted and didn't end up finishing. I did one part to Dino Crisis so far, but I was playing that a while ago. I finished Pikmin, but I haven't finished Pikmin 3. Yeah. I still want to give it a try sometime or another, and I probably will. I just noticed your message. I don't know how long ago you actually posted it up at. But yeah, I will still play it because I don't know why I did that. Oh. No, I'm not concerned about that right now. Appreciate it.
I don't
Alright.
like them.
Yeah, don't get so loud that I have to talk over you. Hello. Oh, that's not the right button. That's why, because I'm on. Whoop. I don't have any potions. Why don't we just go ahead and see if we can't stealth some of this. But yeah, talking about, I still need to sit down and play it, but I am going to play it at some point. I might even put it on the channel if I'm being honest. One of the things I've been doing is I've been playing a lot of old games. I actually found, here, give us just a sec. I actually found this I had buried. It's Brutal Legend. I had this buried, and I played this ages ago. It's a pretty good game, and I want to put this on to sometime. Yeah. I forgot about... I'm playing on hard mode as well, for the record. I mean, I say it's hard mode, but it's not hard. It's not like I'm playing Elden Ring. I don't exist. Perfect. You didn't see anything. Are you blind, sir? Okay. The assassins are always a bit of a pain to deal with, honestly. In fact, whenever I fight goblins and I'm using the Unforgivables, I use Imperio on the assassins because they deal with the other guys so much easier. Fuck us. But yeah, like I was saying, I've been unburying a bunch of different random games that I've got. Hi. And I did find Brutal Legend not too long ago, and I want to put that down somewhere or another. Brutal Legend is... I'm sorry about the dogs. I assume they're hearing someone outside. Hey Daniel, can you go help calm... I understand, but I'm in the middle of a stream. Yeah, the Tree Sentinel, they pretty much put him there specifically to be like, hey,
This looks like trouble.
this is what you can expect from the game. It's gonna be hard. You gotta go out, find something to chop his head off with, and then come back. I have beaten Elden Ring a couple of times now.
Why am I always on patrol?
The
Waste of my skill.
The easiest thing to do with Elden Ring, if you want an easy time out of it, play Magic. Magic makes the game... It makes the game a lot easier. Yeah, talking about, we got 4 doggos in here right now. Your messages are coming a little slow for me, I think. I think it's on my end. But yeah, we got 4 doggos in the house right now, and one of them is a little one, and one of them's a puppy. So the puppy feeds off the little one when the little one goes ballistic, and they just don't stop barking. But yeah,
Stone
so,
walls do a prison make. Sometimes.
like, you don't exist. There we go.
I won't rest until you're
Oh, you did see me. Well, in that case, wait, that's not the right one. Bonk. Perfect. But yeah, as far as Elden Ring goes, if you get a chance, if you haven't beaten it, I do recommend going back, start out as an astrologer, so you start out with some spells. Astrologer or prisoner? Prisoner is good if you want to deal with, like, NPC opponents. Astrologer if you just want raw magic damage. And the idea is raw magic damage is some of the best damage in the game in terms of, like, you don't have to deal with a lot of the mechanics of, like, dodging and what have you. There's plenty of ways to mitigate the difficulty in Elden Ring. It's both the hardest if you play it in a certain way, and the easiest Souls-like game if you play it in a different way. I was trying a run a while ago where I'd only use melee, and that's some hard stuff to do. The big thing about... Oh, am I not allowed to... I probably shouldn't be in here yet, should I? I'm pretty sure there's a quest associated with this place that I haven't collected. Wait, do I have Petrificus Totalis, the mastery for that? I do not. But... yeah. It'll be fine. Let's grab Enduring Curse, because I know that's something that I'm gonna need. You want to see something funny? I'm a completely stealth kill these guys.
Someone there. Why is a grapple you are?
Oh. Probably will try it with magic once. I tried like the basic melee character, so that would explain why I couldn't. Well, in fairness, starting off, the Tree Sentinel is something you're supposed to just kind of avoid until you get further into the game. Like, I assume you didn't get to the point to where you were leveling your character up, did you? Talking about one of the better melee characters you can start out with is actually the samurai, because they start out with Uchigatana, which you can in fact do some pretty good work with. The bleed effect is really strong. Or not, that's not what I was trying to do.
At one time or other.
Go, cabbages, go.
Vegetation does not belong in battle.
Sure it does.
Vegetables in combat. Ridiculous.
And like that, I am the stealthiest. Go, cabbage, go.
What was that?
The ultimate stealth. Yeah, so for blood builds, the arcane stat affects how much bleed buildup you get, and you can set it up that way as well. But Uchigatana in general is really strong. Yes, cabbages. I am the stealthiest. Do I have... Okay, is there a way for me to get up there? Or can I, like, throw something up there? There. That's not right. You didn't see anything. Come here, you. Wait. Do I have cabbages? No? Okay. Well, on that note, setting the goblin on fire. Yeah, apparently the cabbages don't trigger combat, so you can be invisible and just toss a bunch of cabbages out, and watch the enemies get mauled by cabbages as they do the Skyrim guard thing. Huh? What was that noise? Yeah, I don't think I'm actually supposed to be in here, but I guess I'll try and get whatever I can out of here. Let's see. Oh, am I supposed to light that? No. Fire. Loot. That's a lot of people. Maybe I should have saved those cabbages for here. I know, right? Catch and throw. Let's see, is there a assassin? No, it looks like rangers, so if I can... You didn't see anything. I am stealth. I am stealth. No longer stealth. I don't know why you're whispering still. Oh, that's not right. I thought that was a different attack. It'll be fine, it'll buff right out. Give me that. Perfect.
I will make you pay.
Can you load that thing up so I can throw it at you? Thanks. Nope, don't do that. I need you guys for a minute. I need them for the dueling feat afterwards. Yeah. Nope, don't do that. Come here. Ow, my butt. Stop it. Be gone. There we go. Let's just get rid of him. Nope, come back here. That's not the right button. Stay there. There. There we go. Wait, you can throw the crossbow? Okay, that's a new one. Of course you know I'm here. You're swinging at me. I think I've got blood curse on. I'm not sure though. Alright. And give me another potato. There we go. Sir? Okay. Why are you down there? Here, take this. Yeah, the Expelliarmus to throw it back. That I understand that, but I expected, well, I didn't expect them to have me doing that with a crossbow. yeah, that sounds about right. Talking about, that was the duelist feat for the Protego and the duelist feat for the throwing things back at him. Because one of the things is the leveling system, the way it works is anytime you do something for these challenges, it gives you experience. But if you're not doing things that aren't associated with challenges, then I don't think you get experience out of it. So I try to do the duelist feats because it's always something down here for the duelist feats, so they give you experience out of that. That's kind of why I try to do that, as much as possible anyway, within reason. And that's why you level up fast early on, but to get to level 40 it takes a bit more time. And obviously, always entertaining to do silly things like that with the goblins. There is loot here. I'm missing it. I'm positive of it. Yeah, so there's some downstairs. And I assume I left a bunch behind down here. Yup. There's that. It is a bit painful in some ways, but it also depends on the numbers. So I don't know for sure the exact numbers, but if it doesn't require you to 100% everything, yeah, the challenges get harder, but more importantly, okay, so like the challenge for defeating a certain amount of enemies. Here, Dark Wizards. For this one, I think it was like defeating 2. For this one, it's defeating 20. Actually, it might have been 10 for this one. Yeah, it is 10. It says it right there. I'm blind. Don't mind me. So it's 10 for the first one, but then it's 20 for the second. So it gives you less for each Dark Wizard you beat. Because it gives you progress, not for full completion. It gives you experience for progress. But getting higher up, so I assume this is 40, 60, and 80, or is this 100? Something like that. So it'll give you experience based on the progress you have made on that challenge, I think. I think that's how it works. Which means you get less experience for doing the same thing because you're getting less progress for doing that same thing, if that makes sense. I assume that's how it works. And then for some of these challenges, well, obviously the duelist feats, you get more because, yeah, it's a little, it can be a little painful. But I assume that it doesn't require you to do 100% of everything either to get to level 40, which is the max right now. At least ways until DLC comes out. I'm positive they're chomping at the bit to put together some good DLC for this. Because they got a ton of money off this game. Again, from what I understand, it's one of the best sellers already. What was I looking for down here? Loot. Oh, there's a pack of goblins down there I could go have some fun with. Bonkus. Let's see. It looks like there's one assassin down here. Yeah, the DLC I'm quite excited for. Defeat all enemies however you choose. This is my favorite. Please don't turn around. Thank you. You didn't see anything. It's like Skyrim. I at least want the assassin to be killed via stealth, because I don't feel like dealing with him. One of the problems I have is I don't have Arresto Momentum, and the assassins, if you start hitting them with your normal combos, they'll teleport. So I don't like dealing with the assassins without Arresto Momentum. The opposite of stealth. Huh, I guess that still counts as stealth. Hi. Perfectly stealthed. They'll never notice me. Honestly, that's how I usually play stealth games. No one will notice me if there's no one left alive to notice me. Yeah, so there's a quest that I don't have right now for coming down here, so I'll just try and grab whatever loot I can find down here and sell it to see if I can't get enough to grab the, whatchamajig. Talking about I'm trying to get my hands on the T-shaped potion thing before I go to the room of requirement. Because I don't feel like setting down... Oh, yeah, that'll work. I don't feel like setting down the small potion table when I could just set up the bigger one. Oh, I'm, because that's what I was trying to do. Up. There we go. Give me that shit. There we go. Actually, I don't even know what I've been grabbing. Unidentified head item. Looks like we've got some... I think I've already got the best stuff I can have equipped on me right now. least wasted stuff that I've currently got. Money. It's like that scene from SpongeBob. My name is Eugene and I like money. There was a thing for this, wasn't there? Up here. I don't know why I'm still stealth.
Incendio.
There's that. Money. I think that opens up a doorway, and in that doorway there's some new stuff for... It's, there's like a combat area I remember there being, where you can get extra chests and stuff. That's what it was. Oh, hi. I didn't think they'd notice me right away. Let's see. How many of these guys can I take out via stealth, I wonder? Because I don't want to deal with all of these. Hey look, that barrel randomly exploded. Everyone go for it. Well, that one got distracted immediately. No? I guess they don't care that much. Oh, here's a thought. What if I... There's a thing over there. Go for it. Snake snonk. Slunk. You didn't see anything. That was a weird noise for a goblin to make. Oh, there it goes. Observe.
Who's that?
Wait. Oh, there we go. I suppose I probably should have saved that. Hi. Long. Also, hello. Oh, my gear slots are full. Anything good here? Well, that's better. Which means I can save, or I can sell those. That's better, which means I can sell these. It's weird, they've got it set up for prices based on rarity. So like just the greens are just worth 60, but regardless of the level of the blue, it's worth 90. So in that note, I generally try to melt, if I've got extra stuff on me, I just melt the greens first, since they're worth the least. That's a better upgrade, and I'm not too far off from a level up. Let's... wait, where is it? There we go. Nope, let's not do that. Behold my stealth.
One less human. How nice of you to stop by. Oi, pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Hi.
Who's there? One less
Oh,
human
I
to
got
worry
caught that
about.
time. Oh, that's not the right button. Oh, they do have an assassin. Two of them. That's fun. I'm gone. I hope they don't respawn. Why is the room white now? Hello, Mr. Assassin. Hi. Nope. Guess that's not gonna work. Don't do that. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, give me a stupefy. Nope.
You can't stop.
At least he's got 2 of them.
Until you're dead. I've been fighting for them.
You stay there for a minute. That'll be helpful. Bonkus. They definitely did chase, but they didn't chase very far. Well, at least I dealt with both the assassins now. Hopefully they don't respawn, like I said. You didn't see anything. Never mind, I guess you did. That's not the spell. Okay, we're good. Pay no attention to my Lumos. I think I flashbanged him, that's what happened. Take that. And we'll throw everything in the room at you. Take that. Hey, Wiggenweld potion. Give me that. Take that. Bonkus.
Ranrock has formed you all to your demise.
Took me a minute, but I got him. Eventually.
Revelio.
Now what was so important in here? A singular chest. Got it. Can I not hold this? Oh yeah, the levy at that point, honestly. Yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, at that point, I was just focused on getting rid of them, because I might not have gotten the dueling thing done, but at least I get progress for every goblin killed still. And it's an okay amount. You get a ton of progress for doing, collecting the pages. So, singular chest, that was my reward for all that work. Wait, there's more over here. At least they replaced my Wiggenweld potion. Oh. Wait. Bag? Unidentified face item. Let's just get rid of that. I don't need it. Money.
Revelio.
Yeah, that was some bonkers stuff there. Honestly, it'll be entertaining once I get to the point where I can essentially manhandle the enemies with the build I was telling you about earlier. It's gonna be pretty entertaining. Particularly, it also works for using other spells. It doesn't just have to be the Unforgivables, because like... Oh, there's a troll nearby. The unidentified ones have traits on them. I believe they do. Past that, there's it's a set of like chests that you can find that will give you extra traits as well. So you can actually find through exploration some of the traits, and you can use Kneasel fur or Kneasel whiskers. My blanket's falling apart. You can use Kneasel whiskers to actually get it to where you can put whatever you want on it. So on your gear pieces. So if you really want, you can set it up to where, so like there's Unforgivable, which gives you an increase in damage to cursed enemies. You can use Unforgivable 3 on all your gear pieces and max out your damage. Then use Crucio, spread some curses, and then start slamming into things with stupid amounts of damage. Sorry, I don't like sitting on just the plain chair, so I got this blanket back here for this. And it tends to slip down because it's obviously not designed for what I'm using it for. Being a seat cover, essentially. As you get higher up in level, you find more, here, I'm just going to stay stealth because I'm going to try and sneak up on this troll. You find more items that are unidentified as you get higher up in level. Hello? Oh, there you are. Oh. Sir? Do I have to come up to you? I can't come up to you. I suppose not like this. Sir, come down here.
Not a party to attend by myself.
Or not. I guess he lost interest. Maybe there's like a specific way I'm supposed to go up there.
Glad I was never locked up here. Lumos.
That's not the spell.
Here.
Come here, you. Box. Can I, like, trick the box into getting up there? I know I'm supposed to have Wingardium Leviosa for this, but I wonder if there's a way to, like... Yeah! Oh, I got an idea. We will Levioso. Almost. Yeah! Get up there. Yo, come down here and help me with this. What do you think, sir?
Think you're clever, don't you?
Kind of. Give me that. There we go. Got it. I'm the greatest. Although I don't know if I exactly need that anymore. I was only coming up here for the goblin, if I'm being honest. Oh, hi. Take that. Stealth.
Hello? You will regret cover.
That's not the right spell. Is he scared yet? No? Okay. So I don't think there was actually anything up here for me. Oh, there was a chest. I think these are the chests that have the, I was just talking about them, the traits. Yeah, so I've got another trait. So that's what the chest actually looks like, and it gives you a trait. So this one actually gave me increased damage from plants, which you can use the Kneasel whiskers to do. And they just look like this, and they're just randomly strewn across a bunch of different places. But those are what you can do to get traits. And honestly, there is a way to kind of cheese that as well. I made a video a while ago about it, but if you save before you open a chest, the chest is randomized, if I'm not mistaken. Most of them are, at least. And that's how you can get, like, all my characters have this mask. Because you can just reload a save repeatedly until you get the mask. Is this solid? Huh. I don't think they expected me to be up here. Yeah, ultra cabbage build. I should make an ultra stealth cabbage build. And I think that also applies to the venomous tentacula as well. The little sentry turret that you can toss out. Yeah, I don't think they expected anyone to come up here like this. There was a troll here. I'm positive there was. It was on my duelist feet thing. Anyway. I should go back to Hogsmeade now and see if I can't get some money. Go here and then just fast travel. Yeah. I'm imagining a cabbage stealth build.
Sometimes it seems all roads
Especially
lead to
because
Hogsmeade.
the other thing about the cabbage stealth build is there's a talent that makes that even more obnoxious. This one right here makes it to where you essentially toss out 2 cabbages when you toss out 1 for no extra cost. So your resources last even longer. I think these break stealth, but they wouldn't be bad to use if I used that trait. And then this one right here would make it to where the venomous tentacula does more damage and it breaks the shields. So that would be the only problem that would potentially be an issue, would be the shields. So you could build a, well, basically you're a crazy lady throwing cabbage at people build. And it could be viable. More than just viable, it's like, they don't break stealth. So you just have people standing there as they're murdered by vicious, well, plants. That's some silly stuff. Yes, a gardener build. Oh, by the way, I think I figured out where I'm on PC, so I think I figured out where the Hogsmeade Haunted quest starts, and I assume it's probably this. Probably. I haven't actually watched anyone else doing the quest. Like, I think I saw Retro Racketeur doing it, but I didn't actually watch him play through it.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to
Hello,
look at
friend.
here.
Give me money. You gotta wonder how the NPCs feel about you just walking in to their store and selling them a bunch of stuff. I imagine they're not particularly keen on it. Especially since they probably don't actually want to buy this. This guy sells, like, tomes and scrolls. And I'm not actually concerned about this stuff, so I'm just gonna sell it. And truth be told, I don't really need these either. I'll keep the legendary stuff because it might give me something that I don't have cosmetic-wise. And now, where's that potion table? Was it... potting table, T-shaped potion table. Okay, I got just enough for it.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Let's go ahead and just kind of knock out this Hogwarts map. This room of requirement quest real quick. I think that was Astronomy Wing. I don't remember where would be the easiest place to start for this, so I'm just gonna start here, I guess. Yeah, so I'll knock this out real quick, and then set up the potions table and the potting tables to start getting resources together for... Where am I? Oh, this is astronomy. Also, I noticed there's actually a quest that I haven't fiddled with yet, where apparently you do take a history of magic class. You know, the one taught by the ghost that Professor Binns, who talks people to sleep. Apparently I saw someone doing it. There is a quest for that. I just haven't done it yet.
Weasley?
despite the fact that I've beaten the main story. Apparently it's a side quest.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Behold! Room of Requirement. Oh, that's another thing I put on my channel. A while ago I was playing on this character and I ended up doing the what's it called? The prison the quest for going to Azkaban. Now I see you too.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here,
Trying to think of some other builds I've seen floating around.
Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked
Oh,
past
referencing the Room of Requirement.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this.
I can't think of all the builds that I've seen, but there's a bunch of different ones, and the main premise behind the builds is, well, the main setup anyway, the groundwork for it is the traits.
Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as
You're talking about
things here in the room. I suggest you practice
that's what it's
the
called.
wand
It's Now You
movements
See Me,
first,
isn't it?
Then you can clear the chairs away.
For the movie with the card tricks, or is that just magic tricks in general?
Splendid.
Well, since I'm gonna need this.
Excellent work.
And now those chairs no longer
You'll note
exist.
that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
I want to read your private mail. I want to get there first.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Yeah. Yeah.
Incendio.
There we go. Perfect.
My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll
It's
just
not.
take a quick look at this.
It
Give
shouldn't
you an
be.
opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Can't you keep it down?
Yes, Professor.
Some of us are trying to rest.
There we go.
Confringo!
That's not the right spell. Yeah. Give me this loot. My name is Eugene and I like money.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
It'll be fine. It'll buff right out.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not...
Incendio! Confringo!
I'm a tin!
Accio!
Wait, can I repair him? That's not it.
Reparo!
No? Okay. I thought maybe there was a secret feature there. Yep. Chairs vanish. Paper doesn't burn. Toilet. Bit offended. The room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. I mean... Well... Everyone needs a bath. At some point. Wait. I remember there was a thing somewhere around here.
Revelio! Accio!
Oh, I missed. Come here, you. Get in my pocket. No. Can I? Oh, I can search that. Okay, we're good.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
I mean, we're doing fine. You just gotta vanish everything.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
There's a way to do this.
Perhaps
It
you should
was...
summon your wits and find out.
Lewis. Incendio!
Take that.
Accio!
I assume that was the guy that was insulting me. If not, well, I'm not apologizing. Loot. Is there a second one up here?
Revelio!
Did I miss one back there? Oh, okay. You're talking about the one up there. At least I assume you're talking about that one. Okay.
Accio!
Oh, not close enough? Come here, you.
House elf can find us in here.
Perfect.
Revelio.
Oh, I guess I'm no longer allowed to control my character. Walking all on their own.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh?
Fling it back.
Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
It looks like my robe is going
I've been
a
looking
little bit.
for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
No, I'm the
Indeed
teacher.
it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The
Whenever I
room of
hear that, it makes me think
requirement
of
will always be
Bioshock.
equipped for
Would
the
you
Seeker's
kindly?
needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need.
I do feel like
Just
if
close your
it was
eyes.
as easy to get into
Imagine
this
the
room
precisely as you need it.
as it is in this
The
game.
room will do the rest.
Oh, you haven't played Bioshock just yet? Well, I won't spoil it then. I'll keep that to myself. Give it a go though, it's a really good game. Particularly, I loved Bioshock 2. Bioshock 1 is great, don't get me wrong. But the story of 2 to me was very engaging. They got a really good, both of the Bioshocks. I don't know about Infinite because I haven't actually played Infinite. I know I need to. But they've got a really engaging morality system in my opinion.
You've given yourself quite
Speaking
a
of
canvas to
Bioshock,
work with.
I heard talk... Oh, we got another person in as well. Hello, new person.
I look forward to seeing
Hogwarts
what you
Legacy.
do with the space.
But
And it seems the room
speaking
has
of
provided you
Bioshock,
with
there's a
desk
new
of
game that
description.
was coming out here
Excellent.
soon called
It
Atomic
can
Heart.
identify
People are
unfamiliar
equating that
items
to
of clothing.
Bioshock. Might have to
One
look
should
into it more.
always understand the effects of anything in which one is
Don't know much
clothed.
about it just yet. Yeah, see, I'm not sure. I hear it's been in development for like 7+ years, so probably one of those ones that might be fairly polished, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know much of anything other than people are equating it to a kind of Bioshock. I've seen a little bit where they've got this like hole in their hands and they can like, it's almost like the abilities in BioShock where they can fire out things from it, like electricity and the like, freezing enemies, that sort of thing. That's as far as I've seen though, just a little bit on the gameplay of it.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I assume I have to talk to her
I
again.
imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
You had high expectations for Cyberpunk 2, so the dev period makes no difference to me now. Yeah, that's fair. To be fair, if you haven't played Cyberpunk in a while, you ought to look into it again. Because, just like you said, how refined they make it in the end. If you haven't played it recently, Cyberpunk has gotten quite a bit better. It actually got a award recently called Labor of Love.
Very good.
Because of how much changes they've done and how much fixing they've done to the game. It's actually quite good right now.
Spellcrafts are like
Talking about, I've been
recipes.
playing, I
They
haven't done
list
it
the
recently, but
ingredients
I've got a bit on
or
my channel
resources
where I
needed to
played
conjure a particular object. You should have
played on
acquired
the
some
very
for a
hard
potion
mode
station
as a
and
net
potting
runner,
table
and I
from
was enjoying
tomes and
myself quite a bit
scrolls
with
in
it.
Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They
There's
can also
less
be collected by
spontaneous
vanishing objects in
explosions
the
that
room,
happen
such as
now.
the chairs you vanished earlier.
And
In
the
fact,
the
you
cars
should
don't
have enough
become
resources
sentient
for
as
now.
often
I
and decide
see.
to start spinning
Can
into
I
them
regain
into
resources
orbit
by
like they
vanishing
used
something
to
I've
on
already
Cyberpunk.
conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead.
Although
and
you still
conjure
get
the
that
potion
sometimes, just
station
like
and potting table.
with Hogwarts Legacy,
should
you still
find
get
both
some
familiar
bugs and
since
things
they'll
in it as
resemble the
well,
ones
but then
you've
again,
already used to study magical plants
nature of
and
the
brew
beast, I
potions in
suppose.
class.
Yeah, have to take a look at it. Atomic Heart, that is. I'll need to know more about it before I decide whether or not I'm going to play it personally. Oh, I was supposed to do something. What was the quest I was just on? That's one of the problems with, yeah, it's still quite disappointing for a game in development for 13 years though, right? The bugs just don't end. That's fair. And honestly, yeah, no, that's honestly fair. Makes me think of Skyrim, honestly. The amount of bugs in Cyberpunk. It's just straight spaghetti coding at times, especially when you see things like randomly a dumpster pops up out of nowhere where the front of your car was and then your car explodes. Makes the trying to do the zero death run even more challenging on that. She wanted me to conjure a potting table and a potions table. We'll do that. Let's go ahead and put down my T-shaped. We'll do the botanical. Why not? Why is there a palm tree in the middle of my potions table? And why does the palm tree look like it's trying to eat the potions table? I suppose I probably shouldn't ask any questions at this point. Just roll with it. Botanical. No, that's not right. There we go. Do you fit right here?
Well done.
Perfect.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected
Yeah, that
any
sounds about
seeds or
right.
potion ingredients you need in
Just
Hogwarts or outside the castle grounds.
Am I supposed to do something else
Deek
now?
will be
Okay.
here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck.
I
I'm
saw
feeling
one the
that
other
a
day
bit
where
longer
someone
in case
jumped
you'd
onto a
like to learn
broom
another
and it looked like they were
transfiguration spell for
swimming
use in the room.
on Hogwarts Legacy, that is. And that was kind of funny, if I'm being honest. Where they were like swimming, but the broom was in front of them. Just kind of swimming through the air, and they were stuck in the swimming animation in the air and couldn't land. What was the quest I'm supposed to do now? Speak with... Okay. That's a side quest, so I don't need to worry about it as much, I assume.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You
Done.
can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully.
There was also
outside
another
of the
bug I
Hogwarts
saw the
grounds.
other day where
Return to
it's
me
like
once
that
you've
usual
gathered
bug
enough,
you get where
and
the
we shall begin
physics
the
decides it doesn't feel like physicsing today.
Come and see me as soon as you
And
can.
the person had gone to go like jump over, it was like a fence or something like that, and their character just decided to go to orbit. There's a lot of things like that that are pretty funny. Oh, there's Wingardium Leviosa. That would have been useful earlier with the goblin.
Once you've completed a few
We're up to 3
prerequisite
viewers now.
tasks,
Hello, new
do
peoples.
see me after class.
What does she want me to do? Oh, well that's easy enough. I'll just go wait, actually I have no money. I spent it all on potions and potting tables. Do I have any stuff to sell? It looks like I got maybe 1 or 2 things to sell. Oh, that reminds me, what did I get here? Huh. That actually gives me an idea for a build right there. Imperio target does extra damage. You could set it up to where you essentially are playing like a mastermind build. Yeah, the guy who jumped over the fence became Rocket Man. Just gone. He eventually landed and took fall damage. So I think I'll go to Hogsmeade real quick and sell some stuff, and then, well, actually, maybe I should just continue with the main story. But if I go there, I am going to have to deal with getting stuff. Which mask? The are you talking about the
Does it get any more cozy than...
asylum mask? Where's the... where's that? This one? Talking about this mask? Yeah, actually it says right here, it's a legendary mask forged of metal to make you look like you just escaped an asylum. So... So I assume the insane part is kind of tied to that. But yeah, talking about forgetting any of these 3 masks are the ones that I know of. It's actually not too hard. If you find... Oh, the stats. Talking about... Yeah, I could see that. Especially, at some point, you can set it up to where you deal bonus damage to cursed enemies, then the Imperio, and if you set your build up right, I bet you can make it to where the unforgivable curses are ridiculous. Hello, kitten. What are you doing down there? Meow meow. Butt pets. You'll be fine. Let's see. I think I'll just sell some stuff real fast, and then continue with the main story, because that should give me some more enemies to fight.
In the market for potions, are we?
Sure, why
What
not?
can I do for you today?
I don't feel like keeping those. Is this an upgrade? Well, We've got the beginnings of the cabbage build.
I hope to see you again.
Perfect. Which one was I using again? Was it? I think it was this one. Gold trimmed. And then they'll sell whatever I just had.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Oh, that reminds me, before I forget, I do need to check that real quick. Nope, nothing yet. Guess not today. Waiting on my boss is supposed to be sending me a password for a computer, but well, he hasn't done that, which means I'm probably not going to be doing anything tonight in terms of like actual work. More time for streaming then. It's also Taco Tuesday, so they'll be coming by with some tacos here in a little bit. Talking about my dad likes to grab tacos and bring them for the whole family.
Revelio.
There's a thing down there. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, if you run across these chests, these are ones that give you wand handles. They're guaranteed to be wand handles. And I actually spammed that to get this wand handle, because I thought it'd look nice like this. And I was right. Oh, I guess I can't teleport.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldritch Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to
Talking
be an
about it's the
Well,
middle
she took me
option
to
for the
Azkaban
spiral
and
wand.
You went to Azkaban.
When I went to make
Quite
it,
an
I
experience,
already
but
had a
you
wand
see,
handle
Anne knew
prepared
Richard
for it.
Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me
Long
about
story
a secret
short,
cavern.
Professor, we went to
I
prison.
went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton,
And watched a lady
I
try to
found the
slice
missing
another
pages.
lady's
You
throat
found
open.
The pages.
I did, and because
'Cause
Jackdaw
that
had
was a
followed
thing.
the map they contained, when I found the
I need an
pages,
adult.
I found the location
A better
on the map.
adult than the one whose
Believe it or
decisions
not,
led to that moment.
It's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised?
This is what happens when you leave me
I was hoping you'd
unsupervised.
say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Wait,
Professor
Money.
Rackham. I look forward to meeting him.
yeah.
How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Hello, money.
Evidently, Peeves
Get in my
stole
pocket.
them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Peeves.
Lovely to see you both.
Hello, random lady that's stuck to the wall.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
I love his facial animations. They did a really good job with him. Part of the reason why I use a mask is because my character's facial animations I don't really like, if I'm being honest. They seem a little too distorted in places. And that might have been character creation. I might have screwed that up myself, but I'm not sure. Behold! Fireflies. Maybe.
Map. Hogsmeade.
Well,
and
in some ways he looks
here,
confused,
the
but
Forbidden Forest.
so like when you
And
first end
of
up at
course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
there. But like when you first end up at Hogwarts, the face he makes just seems so appropriate for his emotions, where he's like, it can't be. And he's got a little bit of a smile, but he's like, I can't believe this has happened,
only
and you
you
can
were
see
here
it on
to
his
see this.
face. In fairness, he probably is a bit confused considering he's not the one who figured this out as the ancient wizard that he is, but his, like, 15-year-old student did. Takas? Where to talk? Talk?
Hello, Professor.
Oh, there we go.
Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you,
I
my
am
young
glad
friend.
they didn't go the
See
silent
now why you
protagonist
needed to
route.
return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability.
I have a lot of
The
cabbages.
potential and power of which will unlock, should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each
It
of
just
4
happens to be that
trials
most of the
will,
time he's in
time,
confusing
appear
situations.
on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own.
Can I bring my
Do you
plants?
recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I
You and
remember
your
it.
friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago.
What if I
in
bring
light
a
of the
really old
knowledge
magical
that
plant?
we have
Does
been
that count
bound
as
to
ancient
keep
magic?
hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does
Angry
not
burp
fall
noises.
into the wrong hands.
Little
They
sister's
will
got a bird
test
in
your
there.
abilities both
I'm sure you've heard it a
innate
couple of times
and
now.
learned. But of equal importance,
He likes
everything you witness
screaming,
as
so we
you
call him
complete
Banshee.
the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I
Maybe.
do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
It'll be fun to
Shall we
buff that
have a
out.
look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I like their discussions too.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Conversations
Until then,
between student.
Be careful. And do not
new
tell
powers,
anyone
maybe?
where you're going.
Actually, that's a fair thought. Have I leveled up recently? No, I have not. It's like Dark Souls. I was trying to use the little teleport thing for the record. Oh, that's right, I do have an assignment I should probably do. So I don't get too far behind on those. And that was just buying a venomous tentacula and a mandrake and using them on enemies. That should be easy enough. Hogsmeade. I gotta wonder, why is the herbology teacher teaching me a charm that you usually learn in charms class? Why wouldn't the charms teacher teach me Wingardium Leviosa, a first-year spell?
Here I come.
The freezing spell.
Oh, Glacius is good.
Cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few
But I need a
tasks.
broom for
Once you've
Glacius.
done that, come and see me.
Or a hippogriff. So we'll run up here, see if I've got enough coin to see about grabbing the materials for this thing. Yeah, right? It makes no sense. I mean, and sure, the teacher knows it, and she is a teacher, but... Is this the right room? This can't be the right place. Wait.
Revelio.
Money. Can't forget that money.
Lumos.
There we go. Maybe. Let's see here.
Revelio.
Usually you can just... you come here. Oh, that was easy enough.
Lumos.
Come with me, tiny moth creature. Question mark. Give me experience. I wasn't intending on doing this, but, well, I'm here, so might as well. Okay, now, I was looking specifically for... Why are you going back into that room? That's not where I'm looking for. Map. Unless I marked the wrong thing on my map because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I marked the wrong thing on my map because I'm an idiot. I was actually just trying to go over here. This way. Wait. Oh, that's an owl. Can't stuff that in my book. I was aiming for this. But I haven't been here yet, so I just marked the first thing I saw on the map that looked like it was in that area.
Come on inside.
Revelio.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you alive. Good for you. Getting all those foul goblins a hiding.
Money. That's 2 of those chests I've opened up, so that's probably enough. Hang on, I think I gotta sneeze.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping.
No,
I suppose it's my own
maybe
fault
not.
for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may
Hate that,
address
where
me
you feel
as
like you gotta sneeze,
Madam
but you don't
Green.
end up sneezing.
Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there
Knock all the
wasn't
mandrakes,
constant
got it.
demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes.
I heard you the first
If there's
time.
an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
I mean... No. I'm pretty sure I pull these things out of my pocket all the time.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Let's see here. I need a venomous tentacula.
Oh,
I need a
always thrilled
mandrake.
when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
And while we're at it, do I have enough to sell something to get
But your things will be safe
any of the
with me
seeds? Nope.
until they're sold. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Maybe that'll give me something. I want to grab at least one of these things if I can. That's worse than what I've got. So why don't we sell it and see about... I think maybe I can afford the cabbages.
Well, what say we show
That'll be
you some of
helpful for
what's
just
available?
keeping the, Nope. I'm short by 50. Oh well, I'll have to come back some other time.
Doors always
Not a big deal.
open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Let's see. need to find combat near here. Talents. Address, invisibility. Do I need anything from Dark Arts? Level 19 right now, so... Spells. I mean... Well, I could probably use something from here, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll go with the, yeah, why not? I'll go with the cabbages. I should have enough talent points to still grab other things. I'm not planning on grabbing the potion upgrades, because at some point I want to just kind of not need them. If you get, Dark Arts Mastery, the Curse Sapper, you get health every time you defeat a cursed enemy anyway, so you won't really even need as many potions. For, Wiggenwelds, that is.
Hogsmeade.
Okay, so... Well, that looks important. Maybe there's something in there. No? Okay, so I want to say up here there should be some enemies I can just kind of attack with vegetables.
Revelio.
It was up this ways a bit. Cat. You okay, kitten? Climbing up behind my tower? She seems to be cold. Got a little cat we named Sweetheart. I've had her for like... Shit.
These rocks have
At least 10, 15 years.
Revelio.
There we go. Venomous. Use Mandrake against an enemy. That's convenient.
Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
You didn't see anything.
Who says crime doesn't pay? Why, I'm practically swimming in galleons.
There's a thing in your way. You can't see anything. Okay. Would you kindly stop clipping into the wagon and get close to the wolf so I can
It's been
stun
ages
both of
since
you?
I found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Hi.
My ears!
The assignment's all finished.
Perfect. Ow.
Marvelous strike!
Take that.
Oh, too harsh.
Go, plant, go. Perfect. I feel like I just did the effective Harry Potter equivalent of mauling John Wick and his dog so I could learn a levitation spell with a plant. Alright, so now I need to go to the greenhouse. That'd be... Is this the place? Library annexes, greenhouses. There we go. Snap, crackle, pop, my bones.
What are you up to now?
Oh, I need to actually... Oh, while I'm at it. Empty this plot. Oh, I don't have anything other than Dittany. I am an idiot. Ha 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 ha. I was gonna put a mandrake in there. Night today. Professor, I did the thing, so do the thing. It'll be fine. Just toss it at your enemies. I keep those in my pocket all the time.
How wonderful to see you again. I've completed my assignments, Professor. Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
How long have we been streaming for?
Professor Hecat
almost 2
tells
hours
me
now.
She taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm.
Why is
Wingardium
Levioso
requires a bit of
the
concentration
less
and
advanced
a nice,
spell?
graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were
I'm forgetting what the
sprigs
buttons
of
are.
snakesport.
Alright, we're good. That's right. I need to slot this now.
Wingardium Leviosa. You're a natural. Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Huh. So you can actually adjust where it goes. I didn't know that for the longest time. Professor, I have a thing. Oh, wait, let's try that again. Come on, flip it around. Put it on her head. Well, she doesn't exist. Yeah. Well, she exists there.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Damn it. They don't let me have any fun. Yeah. Maxima potion, I think. Oh, these things have money under them. And other things. Oh. That'll work. Oh, there was a free place to get Venomous Tentacula here. I want to say it's in here, actually. Not this side, it's the side downstairs, which there's a quest you have to do that. I want to say it was... something to do with the hidden herbology corridor made by the previous herbology professor. Here it is.
Spare a moment?
Hi, Peeves.
I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts.
I wish they would include boggarts into Hogwarts Legacy at some point.
Took the shape of a puffskein.
And you could, like, choose the boggart. That would be cool.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me
It's like
Puffskein Donkey.
boggarts and Dementors. I'd like to see both of those added into the game at some point. But that would require a lot of complex stuff to get them to look the way they're supposed to, and to get the Patronus to look the way it's supposed to.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes.
But yeah,
Rumor
this
has it
at the
that
end of
the
this, you end
herbology
up in a
professor
different part of the
before Professor
greenhouses,
Garlick
which
kept
is where you can
dangerous
get some
plants
free
there.
venomous
It's
tentacula.
supposedly so overrun
I don't know
now
how often
that
they
no
respawn.
one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in.
Or you could go
Say
in
a
yourself.
bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Yeah, let's see. I want to say it was down here. We warp in here and then go from there. Existing renders from the previous games. Yeah, see, I'm not sure either. The big thing would be getting the Patronuses. So, okay, so if they made it like Pottermore, there's something like 142 different Patronuses you can possibly have from Pottermore. And if they wanted to link it like they did with the wand and the house, which was what I'm sure that's what people would expect, they'd have to render each of those individual creatures, and I assume there's not nearly as many in the previous games. The Boggarts would be a similar issue where you'd have to, well, and not exactly the same issue, you'd have to give people a sufficiently good enough selection for that, because Boggarts take the form of what you fear most, so, well, some of them would be easy, like spiders and the like, but they'd have to generate completely new stuff for this. There'd have to be a reason for them to do that, I would wager. What is that? Oh, hello. Glumbumbles? Glumbumbles are a magical flying insect that produce a trickle which will cause melancholy if consumed. They feed on nettles and nest in dark, secluded places. Unfortunately, they are known to infest beehives, having a devastating effect on the honey therein. Huh. Sad honey. Got it. You eat the honey and then you get depressed. Where was that entrance? I'm not even tracking it. Maybe I should do that. That would probably help. Interior. No? I can't even track the thing? Huh. Well, it's around here somewhere. In fairness, if you're just taking a spoonful of honey and eating it, you're probably already depressed. You know, it's probably something to do with that thing that I just saw a minute ago. And how do I interact with you? No, this is one of those well, found it. It wasn't had to do with that, but I found it. That's one of those astrology tables for the astrology challenges. So this is Devil's Snare on the floor here. That's not the right button. There we go. And ow. Stop it. Let's see. I remember there being loot somewhere near here. Was it up here? I think it was down here, actually. Oh, there's water on the floor, that's right. I think the first time I went through this, I just took the damage. Was there anything else over here, or was it just the one chest? You'd think someone would have done something about this already. There's a leaf from the giant venomous tentacula. There's money. And then at the end of this, it leads up into the opposite side of the greenhouses. That's why those locks don't have an actual level on them. They don't have a level on them because you can't unlock them unless it's from the inside. But you get a bunch of free venomous tentacula in here. And I want to say they respawn. I'm pretty sure they do. There's also a chest in here somewhere or another. Yeah. So real quick, what I was saying earlier, I did this a couple of times. Like I did it on a video I made for my channel a while ago. But you can actually just save a manual save and then open one of these chests up. And depending on where the chest is, it'll load up. So like here we got... No, it's not that. And what is it? What did I just get? Hello? Did I... Professor Garlic? I don't know, I think I just bungled that. Yep. You can just constantly refresh that. And you can do that with wand handles, with the traits, if you find a trait chest. And you can do that with legendary items. Anything that's got a guaranteed loot pool. Professor, what did you just send me a message about? Wingardium Leviosa. How would you like to learn the knockback jinx? Perform the necessary tasks. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't mind learning Flipendo. What does she want me to do? Harvest and grow fluxweed. Actually, I'm not too far off from that. Let's go ahead and grab that and then see about going to map and go to Hogsmeade and see if I can't buy that. I think I might have just messed that up a little bit and I'll have to go back through the corridor to get back in there, but I don't think I'm going to do that. But that is a thing you can do if you want early game venomous tentacula. You can just go in there to get them. It's not super early game because you obviously need to have Incendio to be able to get in there, but you can get in there without the quest. Fluxweed was what he wanted. So we'll do that. Get rid of that. And that. Then immediately go back to the room of requirements and start... Wait. Experience. Give me that book. Alright. Map. And... we'll go back to the room of requirement. Fluxweed. Incidentally, what is Fluxweed even used for? Collections. Plants. Do I have any Fluxweed? It's used for the focus potion, so I am going to need one of those anyway. That'll work. And... while I'm at it, I should probably build some Wigan welds. No, this one. I will say it'd be kind of cool if they had more like the original potion class minigames, where you could actually go about brewing potions. Grab those. Actually, while I'm at it. Oh, I can't make any of these. I can make Edris potions, but I've still got a ton of those. Alright, so those are good. How long is this gonna be? Another 15 minutes? Alright, I'll do something else in the meantime. Cadauga requires me to purchase a broom in Hogsmeade. So for now, let's go to do Rackham's stuff. And that'd be world map. A bit far out of the way from what I've been. We'll go to Upper Hogsfield. That's the closest I can get. Honestly, I should see about purchasing a broom, but I don't think I have the money for it anymore.
Indeed, your field guide.
I think it's 500
I'm
each.
not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. I should investigate.
I should investigate what? I assume there's a thing back there, but I don't know if I want to stop. Also, my robes seem to have become sentient, semi-sentient, and they're currently trying to kill me. Or something, I'm not sure. Didn't say they were very good at it, but... Hello? Dog? Hi, dog. Bye, dog. In fairness, Daddy Longlegs don't actually have the ability to harm you. That being said, I definitely wouldn't go messing around with him because I don't like spiders all that much. Chickens. Wait, wasn't there a person up here near here? Was I... Somewhere up here? Yep, okay. Launch an object into an enemy with the pulso. Ow. Take that. I mean, this is my first year, so yes. Oh, that was Reducto. I shouldn't have tried to block that. What was the spell? Was it? Take that. I don't wanna. That's not the right spell. Oh, it's a good thing I made all those potions to only use them immediately on a non-important fight. Yeah, that's not the right bird. Oh, well. That was fast. Let's try that again. With less me failing. As a bonus... Oh. Hi, dog. Goodbye, dog. I'm off to go somewhere else again. I assume it thought I was still in combat after the dog. Maybe if I go at him from a different angle. They're like down here, aren't they? No. Am I about to do a dumb? Okay, we're fine. I only took a moderate amount of damage. Wait.
What was that?
That's not the button. Go, plant, go. Perfect. Dog? You okay, bud? Never mind. I know the answer. Go, plant, go. If he can't pick up his wand, no, come back here. Never mind. That wasn't Accio. I was gonna pull him back. Actually, while I'm at it, I've still got plenty of venomous tentacula. I'll use those. Not on these guys though. in fairness, I don't actually even need to fight these guys. I'm just kind of faffing about there. So let's go up this way. See about getting up to where Professor Fig is. It was interesting because there was a lot of talk before that Professor Eleazar Fig might have been associated with, like, as an ancestor of one of the characters that are in the Wisengamot, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not positive on that one, but I think that was something that people were talking about at one point. Time to go to sleep in the mud and wait for Professor Fig to show up.
Over here.
Hi.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
This is where I'm supposed to learn about stealth.
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here.
How do you know that I know that if
announcing our arrival?
you didn't teach me that? And I didn't tell you that I used it to get into the restricted section.
Now.
That's another build you can set up where you use the invisibility potion and you max out your Pacificus Totalis damage and you can just start one-shotting bosses with it.
I'm famished.
Plant. More plant.
Ramrock said so.
Go, little plant, go. Perfect. Oh, that's what you're shooting at. Actually, can't I have more than one venomous tentacula? Yep. The opposite of stealth. Well, you guys have fun with that. I'm gonna go over here and see if I can't deal with these guys without getting caught. Wait.
Not quiet enough.
Oh, apparently that was too much. Okay, come on. That's not the one. That's not the spell I was looking for. Ow. Give me that. Get your gob. Oh. Well, you didn't notice anything. Wait, this ought to be funny.
You ought to cut back on. Someone there.
Where's the spell? Is it? Oh, never mind. He's dead. I was gonna levitate him and have the plant shoot at him while he was floating. Oh well. Money. There we go. Now let's go over here and start this thing. Actually, that's a fair thought. Can I stealth these guys?
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Are you guys gonna spawn, or do I have to actually walk out and make you spawn? Oh, I guess it just... stop it. We should probably deal with that guy. That's not it. Like that. Ow. Stop stabbing me in the butt. Take that. Why are they ignoring him and just going for me?
Stop avoiding me. Rather avoid coming back this way.
There we go. It's like, forget the highly trained wizard that's considered to be so competent that they put him in charge of teaching other students. Go for the one that's still learning. They're obviously the real threat.
It's locked.
What did I just break?
Charm.
I literally just walked in here and broke something.
Now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Bonk. There we go. Yeah, so I'm thinking, I'll post up about it as well, but I'm thinking I'm going to start doing the streams on Tuesdays. I'll do them at 4 my time, which would be, I'd have started an hour ago.
Welcome.
Gives me just a little bit more time to actually, like, wake up and get ready. Because I essentially woke up and came right here to do this.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming.
And I think I'll keep doing what I did last night, where I'll put a poll out in case people are interested in watching something specific.
Based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then
his eyes are a little wide apart from each other.
All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry,
I wonder if that's the angle I'm looking at him from here.
Like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
If they've got so much access to Pensieves, couldn't I just take the memory of me watching the memory and put it into a Pensieve?
You've more important things to set your mind to.
Or pensive.
A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
Or is that like memory
I'll
inception?
see you back in the map chamber.
Okay, bye, Fig.
A reservoir of ancient magic.
Perfect.
Downstairs, near the entry.
I already figured it out. I'm the greatest.
Revelio.
Items? No? Okay. End of the first trial.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Didn't we also see this with Jackdaw?
Revelio.
I want to say there's a thing downstairs.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Loot. I need to buy more plants. I wonder if there's a way to make a build where Mandragora is actually a one-shot kill.
Revelio.
I kind of hope there is. Obviously, you'd want the stuff for increasing plant damage. But maybe there's also a trait that actually actively increases Mandragora damage specifically.
Something must be different.
Hello? Oh, that's right. I know this place.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
That's fair. Don't feel like you have to come in either. Just when you feel like popping in, I appreciate. Why did that not disarm? Ow. Stop it. Yeah, I appreciate you popping in regardless. But definitely don't break yourself just because I'm not that important. Another thing I could probably do is I could probably start trying to stream more on the weekends so that way people don't have to be like focusing on a schedule in the middle of the week. I can't imagine that's very easy at all, you know? Yeah. Ow. Give me that. Take that. I keep doing that. Take this. It's dangerous. Go alone. Take this with you. There we go. Yeah. Talking about, I can start trying to see about setting some time aside on the weekends to stream, because again, I'm not trying to make it to where it's inconvenient for people to go out of their way to watch me.
These look familiar.
The whole point is I'm here for you guys. So, and honestly, that would probably make it easier for like actual, what's the words I'm looking for actually getting like people watching too. Like I've seen a couple of times now there's been 2-3 people popping in, but that doesn't happen super often because it's a weekday. It's a Tuesday. So most of the time I stream on Tuesdays because it's an easier day for me to stream, but yeah, I'll set aside some time on the weekends as well. What was my spell set? There we go. It's also not very easy for people to watch me because of the difference in schedules. Let's see here. Is this button? And then... What? Oh, okay. It's just kind of explaining how these things work. Get this. And I'm pretty sure there's a thing. Okay, we'll just
more statues.
Combat. Wow, that spell doesn't work.
Not making this easy on me.
Well, I appreciate that. honestly, there hasn't been a whole lot of engagement with me as far as people coming in and talking and what have you. So you're probably one of the first that's posted up as often as you have, and honestly, I do appreciate that.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
Talking about it's nice to know that people are interested in it, and I'm not just screaming into the void, you know what I mean? Let's see, I need to get this over there, which means go through here, I think? No, go through the opposite way.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
And then drag it over here. And get it past the table. Or the bridge. Oh, I ran through the wrong side. Like this. Back up the stairs. And that should solve that. Nope, that's not what I went for. I can't pull the wall down as much as I would like to. Oh. If I want that chest, I need to... do I really want to waste my time getting that chest? It's probably nothing important. I think I'm good. I'd have to go back through there and then drag it over to there. Unless...
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nope, that doesn't work. Thought maybe I could control it like that. It'll be fine.
I'll never get used to these floors.
I kind of like these floors, if I'm being honest. Oh, I know what this is. Combat. Oh. There was a thing about defeating enemies with Petrificus Totalis. I suppose I probably should have stealthed. You're saying here, don't worry, it's just the start. It takes time, but once the viewers start ramping up, it'll be great. Just keep up the consistency the way you are currently. Yeah? Appreciate it. Alright. The words of encouragement. Again, I appreciate that. Takes some time, I'm sure. I'm getting there. Like, when I first started this off, I was, as far as subscribers go, I wasn't very high up at all. I had like 6 subs when I first started, and then it just, well, it developed from that to the 816 I've currently got. Baby steps. Oh, guess not. Okay. I was trying to hit him with the thing, but he teleported away. Which one of you have I been doing the most damage to, is the question. Yeah, it was like the first night that I noticed that I was starting to get more subs. I went up to something like 20, and I was, it sounds silly, but I went in there to my, so my mom was in the living room at the time, and I went in there and I told her about it, and was like, it looks like I'm starting to get subs, and the excitement was palpable. You could tell that I was excited, just from how I was talking. It's always encouraging, you know what I mean? Alright, there's that. Okay, come on. Oh, we got little guys now. Actually, that's probably helpful. Let's get rid of the melee one. Ow. That's not the button. Give me a stunning curse, come on. Fire it at me. There we go. There's that. That's not the button, I guess. It's probably because he didn't have his weapon, because he had just thrown it at me. did that guy come from? Oh, there's more. Okay, it's just 3 little guys. There we go. Took me a minute. But at least I didn't die. Oh, I don't like this puzzle. I remember it being very confusing.
Lumos.
No, that's not the button. There we go. I suppose I don't like it is the wrong way to put it. It's not something I'm particularly good at. I don't know how that works, but okay. Like that, maybe? And then I think I can jump back on here. Question is, I don't know if I want to just go around to get that chest. Let's try it. We'll do this. And swing it around here. Huh. You know, I'm beginning to think I might have broke the game just a wee bit. Because I don't think that's supposed to be on this side. Oh, I almost just fell into the pit.
Now to
Hello?
see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Well, okay, we're good. No, we're not. I've broken it. Let me out. Okay. And there we go. And then we'll just go across from here. And try and pull myself to this. The first time I did this, the game kind of spaghetti coded on me. That's why I'm not too keen on that particular puzzle.
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway.
It did a thing where I ended up somehow making it to where I had to stand on this one and walk to the very tippy corner and walk back through the portal that way. It was very confusing. I always hate it when they give me healing potions, because I know that something horrible is about to happen. Loot. And that loot is more healing potions. Not leaving anything behind? Okay. That is one bad thing about the HUD system. It's hard to check how many Wiggenweld potions you have if you turn off your HUD. Before I go into this, I'm definitely going to want to grab as much power as I can get out of my gear. Let's see. Anything else boosting that up? Nope. That'll boost that up a little bit. Let's go with the jumper. Hat. Nada there. Okay, we're good. Onward, brave heroes. I mean... Okay. Hi.
Don't like the look of this.
I'm gonna try and not use the extra items. Ow, he still hit me. I will remember that. I'm just gonna get rid of one of those big guys right off the bat. If you perfect counter, you actually deal extra damage to the enemy when you use the Protego. You gotta get the timing just right though. Oh. Well, he broke one of my pillars. Ow. Stop it. Well, This is not going well. I should have realized that wasn't something I could block. Give me that. Alright, at least I'll be able to start the main event with a high amount of damage. I think I only picked up 3 of those orbs. Yeah, there's still 2 of them over there. I didn't see anything like that. Ow. Did that too slow. Sir, take that. Oh, this is the wrong spell slots. Hey, I want that. Ow, I didn't see the seeker. Oh, why did it take me so long to figure that out? The orb matches the color type. I've just been breaking them with the, I've just been breaking them with throwing the ancient magic throw at them because it always breaks a shield. I didn't realize you just had to match the color type to the orb. So like when he had the purple orb, I needed to hit him with either a Depulso or a Accio or something to that effect. And Levioso for popping the yellow orbs. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. That's like the 4th or 5th time I've fought something like that.
Another pensive.
Forget the pensive, I want the chest. There we go. It's interesting that each of these kind of looks like the statue of Salazar Slytherin in the Chamber of Secrets. I also kind of like the parallels to Percival Rackham and Albus Dumbledore.
To transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago.
The interesting thing is
The pain of
specifically his
losing them is
philosophy
as deep
on
for him now
human
as if they'd
emotions
happened only
versus
yesterday.
ancient magic. The idea of
He doesn't
removing
need
pain.
pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
That
So
and
much for
Dumbledore's
your father
insistence
already.
that love
It's
was the
not
most
enough.
powerful force in the world.
I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly
Isn't one
know
of
the
Albus
consequences of
Dumbledore's
irrevocably manipulating
names
it.
Percival?
So I'm to
It's like
watch as
Albus,
my father's pain destroys
Percival,
him.
Wulfric, Brian, Dumbledore,
It
or
is
something
not
like
your
that.
pain to take.
So maybe that's where that parallel even comes from. They're not related, I'm quite positive of that.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves.
I'm pretty sure he's also the divination
Miss
teacher.
Morgana, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
And
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More
I suppose it.
crystallized stone. That must be the way back.
Suppose the giant doorway that's glowing and looks like the map room on the other side is probably how I get back to the map room. And there's Charles Rookwood.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
You okay, Daniel?
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor
Nice.
Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the port key to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Makes
Very
sense.
Well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course.
Yeah, it seems to be going pretty good. We've got a viewer
Rookwood.
between 1 and
There's a connection
3
to
viewers
Victor?
the whole time so far.
Perhaps, but we can't
Yeah.
be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw
Well,
in the
I mean
Pensive.
specifically,
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora,
this is the
became
guy
a
that wrote the
Hogwarts
comment
professor. She argued with
that
Professor
asked
Rackham
he was
about
asking
using
about
magic
seeing
to
about
remove pain.
when I'm streaming actively,
Hopefully the next Pensive provides
and
more context. For now,
I
we
posted
should
up a
learn
poll
what
last night to
Ranrock
see what
knows.
people wanted to watch.
I will be
So, yeah,
honest.
cool
I've
stuff.
no idea where to start.
Actually,
Yep.
I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's
That was my
worth a
brother,
try.
by the way.
See what you can
Daniel.
find out.
Or
Of course,
Havoc.
don't forget
On,
Yes,
on
sir.
YouTube, I think he's Havoc.
Before you go,
Oh. Okay. I guess I'm talking to the painting.
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
I'll let him know as soon as he gets back in here. He ran out to go wash his hands and grab some tacos himself. It sounds like the tacos are here at the moment. And there we go. It has just gone into fall now. I do kind of wish there was a like cycle for, and I understand why they didn't do it, for like year to year type deals for it. Maybe they'll include something like an endless mode for it. For like an actual seasonal cycle where it changes. I forget how to leave here. What quest am I on now? Oh, that's right. I need to harvest that fluxweed. That's probably enough for it now. And then I need to grab one of each of the plants and use them all simultaneously. If I may ask, is there an easy way to pronounce your name? It says Ankit Gundawar. I assume that's not the correct way to pronounce it.
I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Or if there's something you'd prefer to be called. There's the fluxweed. We'll make 2 of those.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Let's see here. Slate attire jumper. That's new. There's the juniper one. Slate attire. There we go. Yeah, we'll use that. That's fine. Let's see, quests. And I'll need to have Depulso, which I already have, to do this. Glacius. There's the combat. I need to collect troll bogies. That's Unkith? Is that correct? Unkith? Or Unkkith? So Unkith? Okay. Yeah, I'm not great with names and words I haven't seen before. The first one, Unkith. Okay, so Unkith it is. Yeah, talking about it, it's just not a word I've ever seen before. It's like, for the longest time, and this is kind of funny, when I was younger, I thought the way to pronounce Hermione's name was Hermione. I wasn't sure how to pronounce it, so, and it wasn't until the 4th book, when I read the 4th book, and she was explaining it to Victor Crumb, that I realized I was saying it wrong the whole time. Magic Neep. What's the matter, Kinder? Come here.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Here, hang on just a sec. I'm either gonna catch the little dog, or the little dog's gonna run away. She ran away. Never mind, I didn't even get out of the chair. She thought I was gonna play, and she ran away. I got some, I got wireless headset, so it's not a problem for me to stand up and move about and still be able to talk.
Healing potions of
But
specialty
yeah,
here, should you
she
need
came in here, looked at me like she was excited,
What can I do
and
for
I
you
went to go get up, and then she ran away. Human can only look, no touch. Silly dog. I do like that as soon as they started this game out, there was a transmog system in it. I think that's a good thing. I think that's probably enough for me to grab one of each of the plants that I don't have. I don't have any of them. Wow. How much do the growing cost? You back, little dog? I hear ruffling over there. No? Okay. She's kind of like a cat when the cat gets excited with the zoomies. She does that all the time.
Where was I? Right. Oh, yes.
Oh, these aren't the right plants.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
I can. You didn't have what I wanted. I am speed. It's like Sonic. Hello.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
Well, what say we show
Yeah,
you
it seems
some
like
of
the only
what's
thing you
available?
stock is dangerous plants. So... Actually, how much do these cost? They're a little bit more expensive. I'll wait on that for now, but I do want to get my hands on
Always
those.
thrilled when a young one makes a wise
I
purchase.
can't afford that quite yet.
Tell you'll go far.
Yeah, the Hufflepuff Flash. Or it's like I'm playing that new Sonic Adventures game. What is it called? Sonic... There's a new Sonic game that came out not too long ago. I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, I'm always thrilled
It's
when
like
a
I'm
young
playing
one
that
makes a wise
instead
purchase.
of, you know, Hogwarts Legacy. While we're at it, why don't we go ahead and solve this real fast. Pretty sure that's on her roof. Hey lady, I'm gonna go climb your house.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Come with me, little moth. I'm gonna go put you under the house with a crazy lady. I don't know why I did that.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't
Yo.
them yet.
Go for it. I know you like those churros quite a bit. There's that, and I think I saw, there was something that I saw a minute ago that I wanted to go back for. That was up here. Get in my pocket. You didn't see anything. Give me your money. I hope this... Wait. Wait, it really doesn't want me to jump down that way. I guess the physics aren't prepared for me to do that. Hello, I'm here to buy your...
I'll be with you in just a minute.
Sonic Frontiers, that's what it was. I knew it was something. It was like Sonic something. But yeah, that game came out not too long ago. Maybe I'm playing that instead of Hogwarts Legacy. Kinda looks like it. You just gotta put a blue tint over it. So yeah, I even turned into a ball. Alright, let's go back to the, let's go back to Hogwarts to go into the, room of requirement. And plant those cabbages. Those are flux weeds, which means I need to make a new... I don't want to replace those flux weeds because they are something I'm going to need. That's not the button. Herbology. We'll go with large. There's no real reason to use the other planters, in my opinion. Because the large ones can be used to make small things as well. Fuck it. I'll just put it right here. And I hope that's aligned. Because it doesn't look like it's aligned. This room doesn't get used for much anyway. It'll be fine. But it doesn't want me putting something directly in the middle, apparently.
Oh.
Oh. Is that an odd I hear?
No.
Well, odd. I hate to say it, but I'm currently streaming at the moment, so I should probably hop out of Discord. I forgot I was even in here. Talk to you guys in a little while, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, yeet. Sorry about that. I forgot I was even in Discord. I actually don't know how many cabbages you can hold. We'll do half and half. Like, half of them will be the venomous tentaculas over here. And then I'll set up some other place where I can put other materials that I need. That should be fine. Maybe. Let's see. Quests and assignments. That's right. One of the ones that I needed to do was summon one of each of these guys. Perfect. I hope Deke had something in his ears, otherwise he might have just exploded. Okay, so that means I need to go back to Library Annex to go into the greenhouses. Can you imagine? You just walk into a room and someone pulls out a mandrake, it screams at you, and next thing you know, you're not conscious anymore. The tentacula don't seem to have respawned. Teacher lady? Where's she at? You over here now? Hello? I need an adult. A specific adult. Well, let me find the quest for it real quick. That was Professor Garlic. I also find it funny that her name is Garlic. What? Professor Garlic? Where are you? She's not in the greenhouses anymore, apparently. She's in the greenhouses again. Huh. Maybe it's because I didn't have the quest followed and it didn't spawn her for me? Or she was in a different greenhouse, because I didn't check all of them. I assume it's that
Perhaps
one.
a hybrid. Bouncing tentacula.
Did you just see that thing spawn in, lady?
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic. Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see...
Yeah, one of the things I like about YouTube is the fact that if I do stream, it posts up into my live section afterwards.
Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
I've got a bunch of stuff in there. Some of it's from like Destiny, and it's got me raging in Destiny, which does happen sometimes. I've been trying to avoid doing that because I can't imagine that's particularly enjoyable to watch, but you never know. That was not the spell I was looking for. Perfect. Yeah, it's real nice to be able to post up live stuff like that. I've also been posting up in a couple of different places just to see. Oh, she's not talking to me. Been posting up in a couple of different places, like just to kind of see how things are looking. Oh, I already solved that one. What was I just doing? But yeah, I've been trying different things as well. Like I've got a series that I posted up. It's Retro Rampage, where I go through playing a bunch of different old school games. I've got some Jak and Daxter on there. Before Hogwarts Legacy came out, I actually played. I've got the first 4 Harry Potter games, and I played through the entirety of Sorcerer's Stone. That was frustrating towards the end, and I'm not gonna lie, PlayStation 1 Hagrid is terrifying. Played a bit of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I played a bit of Prisoner of Azkaban, but I didn't manage to get through either of those before the game came out. And it was mostly just me celebrating the fact that the game was coming out. I've been waiting for this game for, like, forever. Okay, so I need to go find a troll. Actually, I think I know where a troll is. So why don't I just go up, do that real quick, and get whatever this spell was. We'll travel here. Yeah, PlayStation 1 Hagrid. Someone modded that in recently. They modded PlayStation 1 Hagrid into Hogwarts Legacy. They made a portrait of him, if I'm not mistaken. There was another one I saw where they made a bunch of VTubers into the portraits on, like, floating around the castle.
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
So yeah, people are doing some fun stuff with the modding too. I saw a multiplayer mode someone was modding into the game recently. That ought to be interesting. Oh, is that another one of those? Oh, it's on the opposite side, isn't it? Rock, get out of my way. Okay, so I think I'm gonna test this real quick. I think this is one of those chests that has a trait in it, but I'm not sure. If it is, yeah, the weight makes the game all the more exciting to play, in my opinion, especially when they do a good job with the game. Yeah, definitely. The weight was worth it, and it's only up from here, and it started good to begin with. Okay, so yeah, this is a trait chest, which means what I just got was increased damage with Crucio. Yeah, you played the Chamber of Secrets. Talking about, Chamber of Secrets was decent, because, so here's the thing. I had the PlayStation 1, let me pull them out real quick. Unplug this so I don't strangle myself with it. So, I've got, so, right here, I've got the PlayStation 1 version of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. This was made by a different person than the person who made the group that made the PC version of Sorcerer's Stone. It's a completely different game, and in fact, people argue that this is probably the worst rendition of Sorcerer's Stone. On that opposite note, I got the GameCube version of the Chamber of Secrets. And the GameCube version of the Chamber of Secrets was made by the same people who made the PC version of Sorcerer's Stone. So it ties in with that much better. And people argue that the PC version of Sorcerer's Stone was one of the best in terms of versions, because this was back before you know how there's a lot of, like, if you get a game that's on your Switch, it's pretty much the same thing as getting a game that's on your Steam, or if you get it on your PlayStation, it's the same as Steam. They're synchronized between the platforms, and they didn't have that when these games were coming out. That wasn't a thing. Well, specifically this game, not so much this one. The Chamber of Secrets games were okay for the most part. But, yeah, so they had a big thing with that where it was different between the platforms. And I just happened to get, and this was the only one that I could get at the time, well, arguably the worst version of the game in terms of actual gameplay. And so I struggled through it. The mini games were just, I was constantly like, I'm bad at this and I'll never learn how to do it. And I was failing repeatedly. There wasn't any, like, it didn't explain the timing when you were actually supposed to push the button, and it was different each time I tried to press it. And then when I had to fight, you actually fight Professor Quirrell and Voldemort in the end of it. And when that happened, it was like, yeah, very true. There was no / few cross-platform games back then. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so the version that I got for the Sorcerer's Stone was essentially putting myself through torture. And this is coming from a guy who plays Souls-likes to relax. So, yeah. And then again, the infamous PlayStation 1 Hagrid. Where did I put that cord? Oh, there you are. Accidentally sat on it. But yeah. So I'm going to try refreshing this and see if it's a different trait. The first one I just got right here, I got a copy of Cruelty level 1, which increases the damage with Crucio. So I'm going to try resetting it real quick. And no, not the autosave, manual save. And see about maybe getting a different trait. And if this is a guaranteed trait chest, which I believe it is, I might be able to guarantee a trait that I want out of it at some point. So I'll have to keep an eye on it. But that's not the right button. There we go. Huh. This time I got Binding level 3, which significantly increases the damage with Petrificus Totalis. I might have to put together a build with this at some point. And I don't know how, but... Oh, that was earlier, that's right. Earlier I got the best increase to plant damage. It's like the game wants me to build a stealth character here. Petrificus Totalis for extra damage off the plants, which don't break stealth. I feel like the game wants me to build a stealth character too. I'll load this one more time just to see, and then, well, actually I'll load it and then I'll just keep track of that spot. I won't grab it here, but sometime off screen I'll probably farm it up repeatedly until I get something for one of the Unforgivables. So I'll do that. Main reason I'm up here is for the assignment. Trying to see about grabbing troll bogies. I'm pretty sure he's up here. Am I not close enough? Oh, that's why. Oh, wrong button. It's because I still have that slotted. Down towards me. You know, it's funny talking about the spells that move stuff around. There is another game that actually reminds me of this. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Back in the day, that game was like next level when it came to this sort of stuff, moving things around, particularly moving your enemies around. You could levitate stormtroopers and stuff like that. I am stealth. You didn't see anything. I think he noticed me. No, no. Huh. Oh, it wore off. I pressed it too soon. Take that. I don't actually know how much health he's lost so far. Right in your gob. Overhead smash. Oh, you know what? I think I know what I need to do. To do that, flip it into his face. Like that. I think I need to hit him with a flipendo when he's using his overhead smash. Nope. That does not seem to be the answer. Unless I did it wrong. Hang on. There's usually a guide thing. Stay still, troll, while I check how I'm supposed to smack you in the face. Okay. Without the fighter troll's forehand, backhand, club swing pattern, as both attacks will break right through common shields. Dodging is the safest defense. Distance will not keep you safe. After it slams its club on the ground, flipping it upward will have greater leverage than usual, sending it into his face. So do I need to like Levioso it, or is this like an Accio thing? I think it's a Levioso. You said, I loved the Lego Star Wars games on the PS2, pure adventure and puzzle solving. Still feel it was one of the games ahead of its time. Not sure about the title of the game though. Yeah, I think there's a fair few that are like that. There was a Harry Potter Lego game too, and it felt about the same as far as like puzzle solving and adventure goes. Yeah, Lego, I don't know why, but Lego always does pretty good with that stuff. No. I want to hit him in the face with his club. Ow. Let's try that again. No, stop it. No, no. Right in your butt. Make sure I got the right spells. Nope, that didn't work. I was too slow on that one, I'd wager. Stop it. Maybe it's Expelliarmus? I'll try Expelliarmus. No. How do I do this? It's gotta be Leviosa. Unless it's Wingardium Leviosa, which would be silly, but I could see it. Nope. Ah, I don't care anymore. Take this. Oh, he had plenty of health. There we go. Give me your snot. Perfect. And now I think the last thing I need to do is I need to find an enemy and levitate them and then depulso them. Increased resistance to wolves. Oh, 2 people. Hello, new person. Let's see. Where would be a good spot? Oh, actually, first let's spend some talent points. Level 20 right now. Let's go ahead and grab the Maxima Potion. That should probably help with dealing damage. I want to say... yeah, right here there's always enemies. Spiders, but there's always enemies that are like right here when you go here. So I'll just levitate one of them and then depulso them real quick like. Well, don't know why I just experienced an earthquake, but okay. The video hasn't been lagging, has it? I noticed the first while when I was recording the Hogwarts Legacy stuff, it had problems with a lot of lag. You haven't been seeing any of that? That's not the right way.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Leviosa, deposit.
Yes.
Well, time to see just how much damage I can get out of the Maxima Potion. Ow, stop it. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, the first few videos, that I did, it definitely lagged out a fair amount, but that seems to have gone away now. During the stream, at any point were you experiencing lag? Stop it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I know there was some things I had to fiddle around with the settings to get it to where it seemed like it wasn't lagging. I haven't been seeing too much in way of lag. As far as like the more recent recordings go. I've still got some problems with the, like I might need to do something about the Slytherin stuff. Because I know and that was happening in the back rooms as well. I was playing Escape the Backrooms and Into the Backrooms with Nimble a while ago. And we were experiencing some of the same stuff on my end, where it was lagging on the recording, but it wasn't lagging in the game. So I fiddled around with it for a while, and I think it should be okay now. It's weird too, because I know my computer's fairly decent. It's not like the best, but it's fairly decent. As far as games go, I haven't had any issues running any of the games that I want to run. Even like day one Hogwarts Legacy didn't stutter too much for me specifically. Mind you, there was that one incident where the Hogwarts lawn decided to try and eat Professor Ronan, but, well, that's another story. Okay. It wants me to hit a spider with another spider explosion. So if this guy comes running close to his ally, or not, he melted. Oh well. Both spiders are gone. I believe it's the Maxima Potion that requires spider fangs, so not bad that I've gotten those. And now the quest that I was just doing was Professor Onai's assignment, go to the divination class. That's for Descendo. Hogwarts map. Was it astronomy wing? No, it wasn't. Bell tower wing. Grand staircase? Question mark? It's one of these. I'll find it eventually. There we go. It's in the same place as the potions teleports.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh. I thought there was going to be a button to enter it from there. I forgot that you actually have to climb up.
See ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
You'll be fine. It'll buff right out. Behold, the platypus. That means someone's going to die. I do find it interesting how she doesn't use a wand, because originally she was from Wagadu, and they don't really use many of them don't use wands at Wagadu. And I just find that to be very interesting. It's the Grim. Everett, you gonna die. I foresee troll bogeys in your future, or just regular bogeys. Hello. Teach me the bouncing things on the ground spell.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would
Spud, what are you
follow
doing?
through.
Yeah?
Now,
You want some cuddles?
as you have no
What
doubt
are you doing?
sharpened your perception by completing
Uppus?
my assignment, I am
Uppus?
curious,
Come here. Come
based upon the knowledge that one's
real quick.
present and even one's past
I seem to have a Spud
reveal
attack.
traces of what is to
This
come.
is
What do you
beastly.
see in your own
We just call her Spud because she's basically a large potato. Okay. You have a good one too. Appreciate you popping in. And I'll put out some posts about when I'm gonna stream next, and I'll make sure to try and do a weekend stream, so that way people can actually join up on that when they've got more free time. Again, appreciate you jumping in. Yes, bud? Is you love? Hi. Hello. Is you love me? Is you love me? Who's a good girl? Yeah? Who's a good girl? Yeah? Potato? Potato attack? Yes? What's the matter? Yeah? Are you after cuddles here, or are you actually trying to tell me something? You gonna go potty or something? No? Just love? Gesundheit. Thank you for sneezing all over my shirt. Good girl. You gonna climb under my desk? That sounds like a maybe. Alright, go lay down now. No, you gotta go lay down now. You can't keep climbing on me. It's okay. Yeah, I know. Alright, take care. Silly dog. I'll probably stream for a little bit longer, and then I'll see about hopping off myself. So you won't really miss much of anything. Triumph.
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it, but I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy. And that is why such futures
You think
are
you could
worth
bring me my tacos?
striving for.
I need to see about
But
eating
this
something
talk
myself, so I'll
of
probably
tomorrow
call it quits on
should
this
not
stream
divert
here
us
in a
from
few
your
minutes,
present
as soon as I finish
success.
this,
I
the
shall
Pulso
inform
thing,
our
or
good
Descendo.
deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one,
Not
see
a bad
great
stream.
things.
About 3 hours so far.
Channel your magic towards your targets.
Thank you very much.
You have it. Now, Why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Where is my Depulso spell? Or Descendo?
Accio! Descendo!
Excellent.
Repulso!
I think you have it.
Huh. Something tells me this classroom isn't exactly designed for me to bounce things with it.
And put your newly honed skills to the
Huh. You all cap there, bud? You need some help? No? There we go. Well, alrighty then. Well, on that note, anyone who happens to watch this later and everyone who came in and said hi, or just came in general and just wanted to watch, appreciate you all watching it.